Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in a new video. Once again, like every single Sunday, I will break down the pair that I will be trading the next week. So the first pair for the next week, guys, is GBP USD, which is the one that made me $500 last week, but it could have made me over $2,000 because yes, if I held till this point here, it could have been a 1 to 4.5, which in terms of money would have been $2,000. But since I broke once again my trading plan, I broke my trading plan, this is the thing that I struggle the most, which is holding the trades. I just closed at a 1-to-1, which is not good. I need to wait for the price to reach my take profit, which I set to be at this point here. And if it reached my take profit, it could have been a 1 to 2.7, which is a lot, guys. But once again, I broke my trading plan. So guys, if you have any advice for me to overcome this addiction of cutting profits short, please make sure to leave it down in the comments. And also guys, this trade here was perfect. Look at the head and shoulders on the 2-hour time frame, 1 hour as well. Perfect entry, perfect trade. And I will be interested once again this upcoming week in a GU sell. So on the weekly time frame, we can see that we are bearish. This one mean the lower high, and this one mean the lower low. So we are bearish on the weekly time frame. We have a strong area of interest here on the weekly time frame with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches if you want to count that one as well. The daily time frame has a strong area of interest as well. And guys, we have the round psychological level 1.33 thousand, which is a strong level that if we go to the left, it's a very, very strong level that was held as a resistance and as a support many times. And also guys, we have the weekly EMA up here. So the next week I'm gonna wait for the price to retest my area of interest here, to retest the round psychological level, to retest the daily previous structure point, which is this thing here, plus the EMA on the weekly, to take this sell to the downside and target new lows. So as I just said guys, the 4 hour it's bearish as well. As I just said, pull back up into my area of interest, show me a clean shift of structure to take this sell to the downside, and this is my first pair for the next week, which is very, very clean. And guys, I want to take the same exact trade that I took here, the same exact thing. Hopefully this time I'll hold more because I want to hold, guys. I want to hold. Then my second pair, guys, for the next week is Euro JPY. Euro JPY on the weekly time frame, we can see that we are bearish. We shifted bearish on the weekly time frame, with this one being the lower high and this one being the lower low. So we are bearish on the weekly, and it looks like we are at a high. Then guys, on the daily time frame, we are bearish as well, with this one being the lower high and this one being the lower low. We have a strong area of interest that was built in the last 3 months with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, using it 3 times as a support, actually 4 times as a support and 2 times as a resistance. Then guys, we finally broke under once again. What I'm gonna wait is for a retest up to this area of interest here, which on the 4 hour looks like something like this. A retest up here, show me the entry signal, rejection from the EMA, rejection from the area of interest, show me a shift of structure to take this trade to the downside, and target, where would my take profit be? I think it can be either at these lows here, which are the most ideal thing, because whenever we retest this zone here, we come down here, which will then be a 1 to 3, which is a lot, which can make me a profitable trader if I catch many times, or even it can be this thing here. So actually, let's take this one here to be as conservative as we can, so for it to be 1 to 2.5. So as I just explained, pull back up into my area of interest here, show me a shift of structure to take this trade to the downside and target new lows on the daily, because we have new lows on the daily. And look at this take profit zone, 1, 2 resistance, and once again as a support. So as I said, weak retest to the area of interest to take this trade to the downside. And let me remove this text because it's not from this week here. Very, very clean. Now guys, I have Euro-CAD, which on the weekly time frame we are definitely bearish, with this one being the lower high, this one being the lower low. We are at a lower low and we body close under a strong resistance, which is this one here. The daily time frame, guys, right now it's bearish as well, with this one being the lower high, this one being the lower low. What I'm gonna wait is for a retest of this area of interest here to do the same exact thing that it did there, so to then go to the downside and target new lows, because currently we are in a bearish market. So whenever we are in a bearish market, we gotta sell. Whenever we are in a bullish market, we gotta buy. That's it, guys. So as I just said, pull back to this area of interest here, also retest the EMA on the 4 hour up here, show me the shift of structure, take this trade like this, 50 pip stop loss, targeting new lows, 1 to 2.5 as well, which is very clean. So we will see the next week what this one here does. Let me see if we have a round psychological level. Yes, we do have a round psychological level up here, round psychological level 157,500, which is perfect, used many times as a resistance. Yeah, look here, look how many times it got used as a resistance, which means it's a strong level where banks and big institutions buy and sell. So that was Euro-CAD, guys. Retest of the area of interest, the run cycle level, and the EMA on the 4 hour to take this sell here, after of course the shifts of structure on the lower time frame. So that was Euro-CAD. Now let's see, guys, USD, AUD, USD, AUD, USD, which I called perfectly the last week, guys. And if you follow me, you already know that this one here, I called it perfectly, and I expected a weekly higher low, higher high, higher low to proceed creating higher highs and higher lows. So it looks like we are starting to create that higher low here on the weekly. The daily time frame now it's bearish, with this one being the lower high, this one being the lower low. Whenever we are bearish, we need to wait for the lower high to then sell. And where can this lower high be created if not at a strong area of interest, which 1, 2, 3 touches, also 4 if you want to count that one there, or 5 if you want to count this one here. So I will wait for a retest of this area of interest, wait for my entry signal to target this minor area of interest here, which on the 4 hour it's a strong support with 1, 2 clean touches, using it as a support. So as I just said, lower high up here, retest of this zone here, rejection to take the trade to the downside. Perfect, and I believe an easy trade as well. So, and also, guys, we have around psychological level 70,500, which is up here, retest of the that thing there, retest of the run cycle, the area of interest, and the EMA as well, to take this beautiful trade to the downside, which in my opinion it's one of the most clean trades for the next week, and I may put it above Euro GPY as well, because it's very clean. And now, guys, I'm gonna show you my 5th pair for the next week, which is GBP NZD. GBP NZD on the weekly time frame we are bullish, we body close above a strong level of support, which is this one here, and we body close above the moving average as well, which is the EMA, and those are the settings for my EMA. If you want, guys, you can copy them. I'm not gatekeeping anything, so make sure to copy them if you want. So we are finally body close above this area of interest here once again. The daily time frame, guys, shifted bullish from being bearish, with this one being the higher low, this one being the higher high, so we are bullish. Body close also above the EMA, this one here as well, above this strong area of resistance and support used many times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 touches. What I'm gonna wait on this one here to do is for it to create a higher low, to continue creating higher highs and higher lows, so to follow the trend. And my target would be this zone here. This zone here would be my target, because it's a strong area of interest. So this would be my target here. Here it is. So on the 4 hour, which is bullish right now, I'm gonna wait for the retest of this area of interest here, take the trade, let's say 55 pips, 1 to 2.5, okay, up there, but my area of interest, I just saw that it's too wide because it exceeds the maximum pips amount that I have. Okay, now it's under 60, so it's a valid area of interest. Waiting for the retest up here, down here, to take this buy to the upside, and let's say that I target this thing here. Perfect trade as well, guys. Retest to then buy. Now my last one, which is USD CAD. USD CAD, guys, on the weekly time frame, we finally shifted bullish after we were bearish for a long time. I wanted to take this trade the last week after I pulled back to this area of interest here, but it never gave me the entry signal to the downside, so I never took it. The daily, it looks like it's bearish because this is the lower high, this is the lower low. Okay, I get it, but the weekly is now bullish, the daily it's bearish, but the 4 hour it's bullish as well. So we might get an entry at this area of interest here or at this area of interest here. So higher low to continue creating higher highs and higher lows, or even higher low to continue creating higher highs and higher lows. We will see what will happen the next week. This is not my favorite of those pairs because the daily, even though it looks bullish down here, we are bearish if you count that thing there. I don't know, I have a doubt on this one here, but we will see. Now guys, I have Euro USD, which I don't think is the cleanest pair for the next week, but it's still clean. Weekly bearish, daily bearish, 4 hour bearish. Is the same exact thing as GBP USD, but GU is cleaner in my opinion because we have stronger confluences, and this one here, it's almost a area of interest, while I also believe that it can reach once again this area of interest here, so it can do a wider push. So we will see what will happen the next week because I don't think it can stop at this area of interest here. Even though it's kinda strong as an area of interest, I don't know if it can stop up here. So that's why I wouldn't count it as my pair for the next week. But I have USD CHF, which it's kinda clean. So the weekly time frame, it's bearish, okay? The daily time frame, it's bearish, okay, as well. The 4 hour time frame, it's bullish though, okay? I will look for buys on this one here because we're getting out of this low. We're getting out of this low that we've been here, that we've never been this low here. So what I'm gonna wait is for a higher low to be created at this area of interest here to continue creating higher highs and higher lows, and maybe get out of this bearish market, if I want to count it as well as that. Yeah, we will see what will happen the next week, but this one here to do as well, it's not one of my cleanest pairs. So USD CHF and Euro USD, okay, they're clean, but I wouldn't trade them like I would trade the other ones. Like GU is my favorite one for the next week, retest to then sell. AUD USD, clean as well, very clean, retest to then sell. Euro JPY, retest to then sell. Euro CAD, retest to then sell. GBP NZD, retest to then buy. USD CAD, retest to then buy, or maybe we can get a shift of structure on the 4 hour. Yeah, retest to then buy, and that's it, guys. If you want to see live updates from me, make sure to join my Telegram channel. It's completely free, you don't owe me anything. So make sure to join my Telegram channel, the link is in the description. As I said, if you want a broker that's very famous, which is Fusion Markets, the link is in the description, and you can also help my YouTube channel because I don't earn anything from it. I just do it for passion and to help you guys and maybe grow together. So that's it, guys, for the next week. GU and AUD USD, very clean pairs, so I'll watch them very closely. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Bye, guys.